Okay, well, let's see. I'm a little scatterbrained right now, guys, so bear with me. Let's see. We're gonna need this, and then this. Okay, let's get this dialed in here, and we need this. All right, let's dive into it. What's going on, guys? Walter with the RC Addiction Vlog. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC Vlog. At this point, you guys have seen our video of the new Mini Kraton 3S that released yesterday, and we were super excited to get our hands on this thing. Now, for the first video, we didn't put this thing in chaos mode like everybody hoped we would. We wanted to test this thing right out of the box. It went really well. We were very impressed with the car right out of the box, especially with the battery that it comes with. We weren't too sure if the stock battery that it came with would have enough punch, and it definitely does. I mean, there's definitely room for improvement, as always with stock basher batteries, if you will. But what we wanted to go over today, which we told you guys we would do, is go over the power guard key, or the speed key, the speed unlock key that comes in the package with these Kratons. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over that, and I'm going to show you guys how to get that thing installed and go over that with you, and kind of go over what I didn't realize is some of the different settings as well that this ESC has. It comes with a lot of programming options. In the owner's manual, it walks you through how to program the ESC. But there's definitely a lot of settings to this, and just what it can do, what are the capabilities it can do right out of the box. So very impressive after reading through all of that. I did have to pull the owner's manual out to go through all that programming, because I definitely was a novice when it came to this version of ESC that they put in this car. So that was a learning experience for me, which is cool. I always love learning about some of the new basher stuff and how they're integrating some of this programming that some of maybe our 10th scale and 8th scale ESCs have. So pretty cool. So in the box we showed you guys, you got this little, let me pull it out of the package here, called a power guard key. Okay, man, looks just something like that. Comes on this nice little, looks like it's kind of like a business card, if you will. And it's got little QR codes that you can scan right on the card that'll help you walk you through the tutorial on how to get this installed. But you don't need that QR code because RC Addiction Vlog has got you. You do get, it does look like you get 2 of these, so they do give you a spare one in the little tool kit that comes with the car. So what we're going to do is we're going to get that thing installed. I'm just going to show you how to install it. We'll do another separate speed run. I finally ordered the GPS speedometer for us to be able to put on this thing to test it. So we are going to do a separate video for speed runs. I've already seen a couple videos where guys have clearly reached the 50-mile-an-hour mark with the power guard key in. So that part's pretty sweet, that you don't have to go through some pinion or gear changing to get that they have programmed this into the ESC and give you the tool to unlock it. So very cool from Arrma. But there we go. Okay, clipless body off, and then we have, after doing a little bit of reading, and I'm gonna grab the camera and bring you guys in on this side, so bear with me here. Okay, so you can see after you peel the wires back on the ESC, you can see the open slot here on the ESC right up front. Now, we want to make sure, because when you're looking at the power guard key, you can see the little standoff leg that it has right here on the edge. That means that this has a directional plug, right? This isn't just like a ground out plug of some sort that is, doing something to the ESC. Plug, the standoff, faces the inside of the car, okay? So we're going to go ahead and plug it in directly like this, allowing the power guard key to leave, the one pin, the furthest pin out of the plug. It blocks that. That's what the standoff is for, is to leave that last pin, which is the ground or negative pin for the ESC. That is what that pin is for, to leave it open or unplugged or out of the power guard key. So with it pushed all the way down in there, okay, you want to make sure that you push all the way down nice, and you don't want to be too hard on it, but to damage the pins, but you want to make sure that thing is stuck all the way in there, okay? And then you have, what's cool is they put this little lanyard on it that probably allows you to pull it out quickly if you're giving it back and forth to the kids. So that is how you install the power guard key. Here the car start up and power on just fine. So we know the power guard key is installed just fine. Now what we'll do, it's raining super hard outside right now, so we won't be able to take it outside and do it, but I'll do like a little power pull on the stand here. Oh yeah, you can already tell that there's a lot more power in that thing already with that power guard key. So, okay guys, well, that's how you install the power guard key in the new Mini Kraton 3S. This, guys, will unlock that full potential of the power of this car, of this mini basher. If you guys have any questions or comments about how to do this, shoot us a comment, shoot us a DM. Our email is in the bio of the YouTube channel. We're super excited, guys, to try this thing out. Like I said, we've got the GPS speed controller coming to get some, actual data as far as the speed goes, rather than me just telling you that the thing feels like it's going 50 miles an hour. I'm going to assume, just based on some of the videos that I've already seen online, that this thing's going to surpass that probably. My other thought is that I'm going to put the bigger battery in it. That'll probably help as well. The programming in this, I don't know. I want to show you guys this real quick. So the programming, there actually is quite a bit that goes into this. So this thing has, I just want to read this to you because this is something that I found super interesting, okay? It says the ESC is set up straight from the factory. If you want to alter the settings for your track or driving style, please see the table below. And there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, up to 9 different levels of punch. There are 9 different levels of drag brake that you can program into the ESC. There is 4 different modes of the dynamic stability control, the DSC, which we talked about. We went over that on the box art, and it's basically adjusting how much correction is given to the car. So you have basically off, high, medium, and low. Based on the driver, I would assume. So and then there's also 8 different levels. So you have 8 different settings for motor timing, how many degrees of timing you can put into the motor. And you go from setting 1, which has 0 degrees, to setting 2 through 8. I will just rattle them off here. So you go from 2 at 3.7 to 5 degrees, to 7.5, 11 and a quarter, 15, 18 and 3/4, 22 and a half, and 26 and a quarter degrees timing that you can put into the motor. Okay, that's a ton. I don't know if many people quite understand that, but when, like, in our off-road racing 10 scale vehicles, like, we're not allowed any motor timing. Okay, like, you're allowed to do some, but the amount that you do is very limited based on the amount of power that you make in that motor. So it is incredible that this mini basher comes with that much adjustment in this ESC, and just it has all of that from the gate. You don't need a program card. You don't need any of that. That is 100% factory installed software. So I was really impressed with reading that, guys. Just thought I would share that with you. This thing's a unit right out of the box. I mean, we're going to obviously test the speeds, like I said, but I mean, to have all of those different settings, to have this thing on 3S right out of the box, and to come with your battery and charger, like, I mean, it's pretty incredible, guys. And I just wanted to, the other thing I wanted to tell you too, the battery charger, I got a couple of comments from that. It is the S155 Spectrum charger, okay? That is the charger you will need. I have a link in the description of the video as well. If you need to pick one of those up, pick one up. It will dramatically change how quickly the batteries charge. And now with these new Gen 2 batteries, you have to have one of the Spectrum chargers. There's really no other alternatives unless you change the wiring on the ESC. If you change the plug on the ESC side, you can definitely run different batteries. I know a lot of guys will probably end up switching to a Dean's of some sort, so they can run different batteries from Gens Ace and other, basher brands. But yeah, that's kind of, the logistics on that is that you kind of have to have a Spectrum charger, which, yeah, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Most of us who have bashers, especially from Horizon or Arrma or any of those companies, you typically have a better charger anyways. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video of us installing the PowerGuard key in this new Mini Kraton 3S. We appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you smash that like button down below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And as always, guys, we will see you next time.